Hi, I'm Adrian Erdedi and welcome to EWTV. Today we're spending the day with one of Australia's favourite celebrities. She sings, she dances, she's a successful businesswoman, and we're spending the day with her at her family home in Sydney. How are you, Monica?
I'm very well, very well. Thank you for putting up with our very smelly old Lola here.
Little Lola, quite the little bear.
She is a bear. I'm sure one day I'm going to find a zipper and she'll just, unzip and say, oh, thank Christ, it's so hot in this suit.
So, on Play School, you've been there for, well, you were there for how long? 10
I filmed for about
years?
10 years.
That's a long time.
And I still show episodes, which is very funny.
They do, yeah. I've seen them still. And you've also been on Playhouse Disney.
Playhouse Disney, I filmed 350 episodes.
Wow.
So it was many years and a big commitment, actually. Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's good fun.
And when you were a kid, you always said that Sesame Street was one of the finest shows on television.
Still is.
Still is?
And
you said you wanted to be on it one day?
I did. That was my dream as a child. And in fact, years ago, I had a chance to work with the Sesame Street characters. They came out here doing a big show, and I was asked to do a telethon in Melbourne, and I said, sure, I'll do it. I'd love to do it, but I said, I want to play with Sesame Street.
Yeah.
And I got to sing Fever.
What do you think attracts children? What do you need to do to be so intriguing for kids?
I think sincerity and
kids
heart.
can pick up on that, can't
yeah,
they?
Absolutely. I mean, through anything,
Yeah,
you know.
they
So
can. They're probably the best judges of.
Yeah, well, they're tough judges because if you've got it, they latch onto it. And Sesame Street had this whole feeling of love and tolerance, and it was one of the first shows to include Spanish.
Yes,
as
that's right.
as a sort of a parallel language throughout the show.
And what about you've got Monica goes to rehab? No, Monica in rehab.
Well, hopefully I'm not in rehab. But, that show is my most recent project. It's a bit of I take the piss out of me, but it's all about really celebrating amazing artists.
Yeah.
And I do, it's all costume changes, obviously,
Yeah.
and
Monica does 15 costume changes. I have to throw that in. I have seen the show. The show is great.
It's very silly.
So you've also got a few other bands.
I do.
You've got Monica
and the Mooches.
Yep, which everyone will know.
They were around for a long time.
Yeah.
The Sugar Daddies.
The Sugar Daddies, the Bachelor Pad.
Oh, well, the Bachelor Pad.
Tell me about them.
Bachelor Pad's a sort of 1950s quintet. And that's a really lovely sort of 1950s lounge, very, it's just cool, relaxed sort of, but you get to sing really beautiful songs. So that's one of my favourite periods of music.
And you sing in Spanish.
I do.
You do a bit of Spanish.
Sí.
¿Te gusta cantar en español?
Oh, sí, también. Verdad, I love singing. Pero mi español es muy mal. Muy mal.
Muy mal, pero mío es mal. So, you sing in Spanish.
Sí.
And your your most current album
Sugar.
is Sugar.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about that.
Well, Sugar is the music from 1920s to 1940s, using really old, beautiful old musicians, people I love and have worked with for many years. Well, it's pretty much a live album because I sang with them in the studio. So, and I didn't want to do an album of overdubs and these days vocalists go in and they take a month to record their albums and they tweak everything and everything. The pitch is bent and it's nothing true about it.
Most of the things in this house are restored by yourself.
Yes.
Which leads me to the next thing that you're doing. Big thing that you're doing. You own your own furniture store where you restore everything. It's called Reclaimed by Monica Trapaga.
Thank you.
Beautiful store in Summer Hill in Sydney.
It is a funky store. It's not just furniture. It's sort of anything that is reclaimable.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have some new things, but a lot of it's old. It's just sort of quell my passion for vintage things. And
so you've got things like lotions and soaps and chandeliers and
crystal
clothes,
and
everything.
clothes and beautiful chocolate and yummy things.
Got a bit of everything.
Basically, it just indulges. It's a shop where I want people to come in and enjoy the music, the smells, the tastes, everything, sort of take you into another world.
That sounds good. Do you mind taking us for a tour through there?
No,
I'm sure we would all love to see
I
it.
would be honoured if you'd come with
Well, let's go. So here we are at Reclaim.
This
Look
is
at this
it.
place. It's beautiful.
It's our little house of madness.
Take us for a walk around. Show us what you've got.
It's a combination of old and new, and basically the criteria for Reclaim is either it has to be handmade,
Yep.
or the best in its field,
Okay.
or something that's been reclaimed. For instance, this beautiful old, this is a lovely 1920s chair,
Lounge, yeah.
which I found, and it was in terrible condition, but it just had such great bones. I saw it, I thought, oh, I've got to do that. So I searched out some beautiful old brocade,
Yeah.
this gorgeous fabric, and reupholstered it. This is one of my favourite things. This is the best chocolate in the world. It's called Maria Bell, and it's from New York.
From New York.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is what's called a nécessaire de voyage,
Yeah.
which is it's basically a travelling kit. It's all the necessities a man would need. Every single piece of glass in this is all handmade, hand cut,
intricate it is.
and soldered. So it's beautiful. It's like a really, it's really original Tiffany
it
glass.
is, yeah.
So it's really special.
Very nice. Guys, you've got to check this woman out. She's unbelievable.
She's crazy. Thank you very much. We've had
Not
a nice
problem.
time.
We've
and
had a
I'm
nice
so
time. I hope
thrilled.
everyone's enjoyed going through Monica's home.
My wardrobe.
Yeah, yeah. And coming through the store. The store is great. Make sure you guys visit the store. It's on number 48 Lackey Street, Summer Hill.
Thank you very much. Well
Also
remembered.
visit, yeah, that's okay. And also remember the website for tour dates, which is www.monica.com.au.
I can't even remember this. www.
Well done. Well, thank you very much for
Thank
joining
you.
us, Monica.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you.